Today's the day, so stand up and shout. GGO, you got to play to win. GGO, let the games begin. You and your team keep getting better. You're good alone, but better together. GGO, you got to play to win. GGO.
Football. Team Mirror fought the Name of Devils with all their power in their semi-final game. Despite the fact that Team Mirror was undefeated, their fight against this brutal opponent proved to be a huge challenge. The Name of Devils players made a continuous sequence of signature moves, creating insurmountable pressure. Team Mirror fought hard and even managed to score 1 goal with Spin's header. But Tyrant took over, scoring 3 goals in a mere 3 minutes.
Hey, Isaac, what are you doing exactly? You know, the others are practicing right now. Don't you think you should practice with them? Hey, hold on a second here. Are you fighting with Sean again?
Yeah. Hi! I can't stand flies. Why are there so many of them?
What is wrong with you? I've been patient with you, but you've ignored me. You didn't say a single word to me for 3 days. And now you're talking about flies?
Take it easy. I just need a little peace and quiet, okay?
I'm seriously getting worried. That's the only thing he said in 3 whole days.
Oh, don't worry, he'll be fine. Sometimes the man just needs some quiet time.
It's okay if he's a hermit for a couple of days.
Are you guys sure about that? We'll be playing in the semi-finals real soon. We need him to be better by then.
He'll be okay. His confidence just took a knock after seeing Tyrant play, that's all.
But it's not just him. Tyrant's an amazing player. Everybody's scared of him.
I'm not scared of him. Well, maybe a little.
Stop being such a coward! Stop talking like that in front of him! You guys will scare him even more! I'm going to find Sean.
Yikes!
Come on, Sean, can't you go talk to Isaac? He hasn't spoken to anyone for 3 days now.
No, this is a confidence issue, and he needs to get over it himself. He'll get there sooner or later. Don't you worry.
But what if he can't, though?
We're in the Nationals now, Kat. If he can't handle it, then he doesn't have a chance at the World Tournament.
I guess you're right about that. You're so smart and considerate. You're beautiful and intelligent.
I'm sure Isaac will pull himself together before the match. Right now, we need to concentrate on our strategy for that game instead of holding Isaac's hand.
Whoa! These guys play GGO football like they're fighting a war or something.
That's exactly right. They call themselves Team Wolf Army. They see every game as an all-out battle. Plus, they're the defending national champs.
What? Our next opponents are the national champions?
That's right, Team Wolf Army are a force to be reckoned with. Since winning the Nationals last year, they haven't slowed down. In fact, they've played an incredible 175 games so far this year. That's pretty much one game a day. Make no mistake, this won't be a game, it'll be a battle.
Wow, these guys have a lot of experience, huh?
Hey, we have experience too, don't forget. We played football before school, again during recess, and at least once or twice at lunch, and at least 2 games after school, so give me a break. We've got more experience, and we cannot play them.
Except that your games are played against grade school kids, while they're playing national teams from different countries.
So what? They're in the semifinals, but so are we. Nobody knows who the winner is until it's over.
Anyway, they must have some pretty cool signature moves. Do you think that we can take a look at them?
Pay close attention.
degrees northwest.
Sniper strike!
Sniper strike?
That's right. Wolf Army have a unique configuration. They have 3 forwards and an attacking midfielder that makes up the sniper track formation. With sniper track, they find the enemy's defensive blind spot and then use the sniper strike shot to hit that blind spot. This tight formation has been very successful for them.
I never realized they were so good.
Basically, the sniper strike formation is set up from a sniper's angle. They have 2 players, Missile and Torpedo, marking their opponent's players so as to distract them while they send out a scout to push the ball forward. Their opponent then sends a fullback to get the ball, while the other fullback marks Wolf Army's cannon. Trinity can handle the other player just fine. After getting past him, the real show begins.
What was that thing about calling the angle out?
One of their greatest strengths is judging the position of the other team's players. Once Trinity finds the right position, he'll pass the ball and Cannon will fire the sniper strike. It's totally devastating to the opponent.
Is Sniper Strike really that powerful?
You saw it right there. The goalkeeper flew into the goal like he'd been shot. After that, he was in a repair shop for a week. Sniper Strike isn't just a way to score, it's a way to damage the goalkeeper's mercury core permanently.
Well, they may have Sniper Strike, but we have Myth's Roaring Flame, right?
Wolf Army has a lot more than those 2 things. When you look at the tape of their games, they all have something else in common.
And what's that?
Basically, most GGO footballers have a set energy value when they're manufactured. This value can be raised through training and hard work, but for most players, there's a definite ceiling to this increase. However, from the statistics I have put together on Wolf Army over the last dozen or so games, I've determined that their energy value of the footballers is no less than...
Are you kidding me?
It's double the average of the normal GGO player.
That's right. The Wolf Army players can perform at their top potential much longer than average GGO players. These guys are highly trained elite footballers. We can try to counter their formations and shots, but I don't think we can do much to match their physical levels or speed in the time we have left before we play them. This will be a hard fight.
General, according to our intel, Barefoot's key players are Isaac and Sean. One handles offense and the other defense. Sean is a calm and collected player at all times, while Isaac is spirited and determined and can be very creative.
General, they have 6 footballers, including 1 reserve. None of these players have particularly remarkable energy values, except for the player known as Myth. His energy levels are quite variable, and he has some explosive power, but this power only lasts an instant and is unpredictable.
Statistics don't lie. All of us have seen Myth's signature roaring flame move, and it's undeniably powerful. And don't forget that there's also the possibility that they may be working on further improving these moves. We need to investigate all aspects of this team to their fullest possible extent. Is that clear?
General.
You done playing with the fish yet? We've just finished analyzing Wolf Army's team, and Timmy's going to boost Titan's physicality and defense training before the game. You see, what we are trying to do is take the bulldozer tackle to the next level. Meanwhile, Kat and Carl will increase the level of training for Swift and Satellite 2. We're hoping to give them a boost. So, do you have any suggestions, Isaac?
You want to know what I think?
Sure, what do you think?
I think that it would be awesome if we could make our arms shorter or longer, whenever we wanted to. Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, Wolf Army are heading our way, and you need to come up with a defensive strategy.
I've decided.
You've decided what?
Hitting flies with flip-flops is a bad idea.
Come on, you think all this running will really have an impact?
Wolf's army are so physically strong, we need to do some serious crazy training to get ourselves up to their level of ability.
Okay, but Sean said that their energy capacity is double what ours is. All the training in the world isn't gonna help us with that.
Well, we have to do something, and there's almost no time left. This is the best we've got.
Hey, Sean, here are the military books you asked me to get.
Before any battle, you have to know yourself and know your enemy. You want to help me read through this stuff?
Who, me? But I just thought you wanted me to get the books.
Well, of course, you have to help me read. You're part of the team too now.
Gosh, I'm so happy you said that, Sean. You're so super sweet. I really hope that Team Barefoot can keep winning. Just imagine if we could stay teammates forever and ever. Anyway, what are you reading right now?
The Art of War.
The Art of War?
Yes, from what I've seen, Wolf Army's football formations are very similar to military formations, with offensive and defensive tactics. To win against them, we are going to need to learn military strategy.
Isaac, you seem quite low in energy today.
I'm all right.
Are you worried about the next game?
You must get worried sometimes, right?
Not at all. GGO players practice hard and do our best. We have nothing to worry about.
You know, sometimes I wish I was more like you, Myth. I mean, not thinking too much, just focusing on playing the game.
Why don't you do that? After all, worrying isn't going to change the outcome of the game. You may as well not bother.
Anyway, I'm glad you're not worried about anything. Carry on. Keep practicing.
Hey, Isaac, everyone's waiting for you. Come down to the war room so we can practice.
You can practice without us.
Have you forgot that Barefoot is a team? We practice together.
No, you guys can handle it without me. You guys go ahead.
Look, Isaac, even if we lose, we can always start over. And besides, we haven't lost yet.
I know how you feel, but you're not me, and you don't know what I'm thinking right now.
I really don't care what you're thinking. We're all part of the same team. Wolf Army may be strong, and so is Tyrant, but we're pretty darn strong too, you know.
You may think we're strong, but I'll tell you, somebody else thinks that we're weak.
Who's that?
Just go and practice, would you? Here's an idea. Why don't you take Myth with you and practice with Sean for a while?
Hey, you need to practice as well.
Come on, you need to speed up.
Guys, this is amazing! Carl ran some numbers and figured out that we'd only improve about 10%, but our figures are already up 33%. Our hard work is paying off.
It's still not enough. Make the backups heavier.
What? Are you sure? That's gonna result in a lot of wear and tear, don't you think?
Well, it's a risk we have to take. We need to try to catch up to Wolf's physical dominance. Now, like I said, increase the weight.
Young master, you never guess who's just arrived.
Is it Isaac?
Madam, sir.
Mother, father, what are you guys doing here?
We missed you, silly.
Well, I missed you guys too. Come on, let me introduce you to my friends. That's Carl. This is Kat. Oh, and that is Timmy. They're my GGO football teammates and my best friends.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
In the meantime, Glass, please start packing.
Did you say packing?
Sean, why don't you come with me? I want to talk to you a minute. Professor Heckman has arrived in Vienna earlier than anticipated, and he wants to meet you as soon as possible to arrange your admission to the music college. Only 32 students will be admitted, and it's highly competitive, so you just can't miss this opportunity.
No, I won't do it, Mother. You promised me you'd let me finish the national tournament.
I also said we need to work with Professor Heckman's schedule. He's just 2 weeks early. That isn't much. It's not a big sacrifice. Dear boy, I want you to get settled as soon as possible so you can get used to your new life.
I can't do it. I can't abandon Team Barefoot. I just can't. We've got a crucial game coming up in 2 days. There's no way I can miss it.
I can let you play in that game. I don't have a problem with that, but we need to leave right afterwards, all right?
But
Got it?
Mother, we worked so hard to get into the semi-finals. I can't just walk away.
And we worked so hard to get you into the best music college, so don't forget that now, Sean. The decision is final. You're leaving in 3 days. Are you really leaving for Vienna in 3 days?
Kat, don't tell them I'm going yet. I'll do that myself. After the game against Wolf Army, okay?
Hey, shouldn't you be hanging out with your family?
Yeah, you haven't seen them in so long. You should really spend some time with them.
Not now. We have to focus on the game. Timmy, did you add the extra weight?
Yeah, I did. The equivalent of 10 kilos each.
All right then, footballers. I don't need you to beat another team in the upcoming game. I need you to beat yourselves. Only by exceeding our own achievements can we win this championship. This game is the most important one we've ever played, and no matter what, we have to win it! Personally speaking, this is the biggest game of my life, so we have to go all out. I'm looking at it as the final battle before the world ends. That's how important it is.
What?
Every GGO footballer is given a certain energy value when it is made. This value can be increased through training and competition. Although each player has a theoretical upper limit set on his or her energy value, strict and rigorous training can allow this upper limit to be exceeded to create what some call a super GGO footballer.
Ooh, there's a feeling in the air, excitement all around. People come from everywhere. Today's the day, so stand up and shout.